gentlemen, to the first edition of MiaMich. It is myself, Eric, and I am joined by the man, the myth, the legend, my boy, Danny. Danny, how we doing, dog?
Yeah, we chilling.
We chilling,
We
huh?
chilling. Ready for some football.
Heck yeah, baby.
Been ready for some football.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, especially you and I, we're so in depth in this game and how much we love it. I mean, a little bit of background.
Yeah,
Like,
just
we both played. You know, you played on the defensive side more than anything. You're corner more than anything, right?
mm, yeah, especially in the later years. At first I was running back, only running back. They tried putting me everywhere though. Punter, safety, cornerback.
You sound like
I
one of
couldn't
those.
really play the line or what.
No, you're a little too small for the line. I think you literally
Yeah,
sound like
couldn't run the line.
my quarterback for flag football because she's literally the one where it's like, all right, you're gonna go play nickel, you're gonna play corner, you're gonna go play linebacker, you're gonna go play quarterback, running back, and you know what? Go play punt return too, just because.
Just because you can, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
If I had knowledge of the game, I had it when I was a jit. So now it's all over the place because some of these calls we see nowadays are just oblivious, ridiculous.
Yeah, no,
Um,
absolutely. And these trick plays that they come
so,
up with nowadays too are just like honestly, like it just
bro,
gets your mouth dropped because it's like, yo, where was this like years ago when we were playing,
I'm
bro?
saying, I'm saying, like I could have ran the hell out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Could have ran the hell out of that play.
Heck yeah. A
Come
little bit
on,
of background on me, real quick, is so yeah, I used to play football. Tight end was my position through and through. A little bit of quarterback, but that never stuck. And now I'm a coach, so you know it's nice to see it transition into from a player to coach. And I tell you what, I love it every single day, man. Like this, especially when the season starts getting into like full swing. Like this is when it gets you get the most excited and the most pumped for everything that's coming our way.
right, right. I mean, startup is what I want to see. That's where the anticipation is the most high.
Heck
No
yeah.
losses has happened, so you can't really you know feel less confident about our chances of winning it all. And I feel like this is the year that we're going to do that. Let's get into
Oh
this. What
my
are we talking
god.
about right
Yeah,
now?
let's go ahead and just get right into it. Well, first things first,
What are we
college
talking
football is
about?
back. This podcast is strictly college. I've decided it's going to be easier because there's just too much ground to cover all things football. So we're just going to do strictly college on this year. And if it grows and people want to see more next year, we can, start picking up some maybe NBA or whatever, see what happens.
We'll try our best. Football's a lot enough.
You
College
ain't
football is enough.
You are not kidding, especially with how I mean, 138 teams in the league, and it's like you're trying to figure the big four power
Mm,
conferences, and then even your other
right.
groups are just like these. Like we're going to get into a
Group of
couple of
five.
them. Like these group of five teams are starting to really pick up, and I'm really liking to see
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah, it's scary to think that your my not your team. Let's not talk about your team. Let's talk about my team. My team could be caught by teams that were trashed 10 years ago. Like
Exactly.
teams like Syracuse
Yep.
or teams like USF.
Yeah.
Let's
USF for
let's
sure.
just
I
throw
mean,
them out there. The
USF is
Bulls.
yeah. I mean,
Bulls.
they've been giving big teams problems like for the past what 3-4 years since that
Yeah,
Alabama game for sure.
exactly. Since the Alabama game where they were in a dogfight with apparently one of the best teams to ever even exist in college football. So
I
I
don't know
mean,
about that. I
it's
mean,
scary. It's scary. What?
Jalen
How
Milrow,
many?
that the Jalen
We're not.
Milrow seasons just weren't nearly as much as I don't know, man. That
We're
kind
just
of that
talking.
that kind
I,
of put a lot against Alabama for me at least.
I mean, it's overall program at this point, dude. Man, like they've been football since football was football. Besides, obviously Michigan, let's not forget them, and
Oh,
not forget Ohio State
we
and people
can't
like that. But or
we can't
Notre
forget
Dame,
them. Who?
like there are some teams that match up with football. When you think of football or college football, at least you think of those teams. So USF's just not one of those teams, and Bama is. So to have them to meet those two programs meet up and have a dogfight is just exciting. That's what college football is all about, right there.
Heck yeah, man. Couldn't
We
agree
love to
more.
see.
Couldn't agree more. Let's jump into the top 25 because they just released the AP top 25 about 2 weeks ago as of this
Let's do it.
recording. and I want to get your take on a couple
Let's
of
do
them.
it.
All right, so let's see what's up. So I'll go. So
Let's
I'll
do it.
start from 25, and I'll start working my way up. So it makes it a little more
Let's do
interesting.
it.
All right, baby. So first one, number 25, we got the Blue Turfs of the Bronco Boise State, baby. Gonna round out the top 25. It's always good to see. College football is good when Boise State is ranked in the top 25. Can we not agree to that?
I can agree that there's not a whole bunch to be excited about in the state of Idaho. So the fact that they have blue turf to look at, and there are people flying around, their Broncos doing work, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean everything goes through
That's beautiful.
Boise State when it comes to Idaho. It's that and potatoes, baby. That and potatoes.
Yep,
All
that and
right,
potatoes, Broncos and potatoes all
Broncos
day.
and potatoes. What a mixture. Top 24 now. So 24 is going to be the Tennessee Vols, and that's interesting because they just lost their
Wow,
quarterback. And I see why they're ranked
wow.
so low is because they lost their quarterback. And
Mm.
there's a lot of back issues. There's a lot of problems with. He said he wasn't getting paid enough, which is crazy that that's a problem in college sports now. But new year, new decade, new everything. So we got to kind of figure that out. But seeing them at
You're talking
24,
Nika.
yes, yes.
Oh,
And I don't even know
oh,
where he ended up going. I should have probably done a little more research.
let me see if I could do
Let's
something right
do a
quick.
quick little look. While he does that, I'm going to ring out the next couple of ones because these aren't really surprising. 23, Texas Tech showing back up, which is good to see. I love that air raid offense that they always bring. An amazing offense every single year.
Oh wow, hold on, wait a minute, that was quick.
Oh, you got it.
You went to UCLA.
UCLA. He went to
Yeah,
UCLA.
you went to UCLA. That man.
See, that's kind of
All right.
surprising. I mean, that'll be interesting. Is Chip Kelly? I think Chip Kelly's still over there too, so that'll be a really unique situation. I mean, see what happens. I mean, they're not giving them a whole lot of love in the top 25, but who knows what can happen down the line.
I mean, to be there is I guess some love. So
Yeah, I mean,
there are a lot of teams not in there.
yeah,
So
and being in a nice place in UCLA. I mean, they have a beautiful stadium, of course, we all know, and it's just
yeah, that part
you know,
that part is actually a pretty good program as well. I mean, they have history, but
no,
they don't have any championships. So I'm guessing they're looking to change that with a SEC quarterback, which I mean makes sense.
I mean,
We're trying to kind of do the same thing.
yeah, I mean, I'd absolutely. Yeah, don't worry. We're going to get to you. We have a lot of Miami talking
All
points and a lot of
right,
Michigan talking points. You already
all right,
know
cool,
that.
cool,
I
cool.
mean, we already know.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. We're going
yeah,
to get to that.
yeah. All right, cool.
I'm gonna quick fire a couple of these. I'll do them in five. So whichever one, like if you want to talk about them, just let me know. So
I
22 is
mean,
going to be Iowa State, 21 Ole Miss, 20 Indiana,
SEC,
and 19
Big
Texas
Ten,
A&M. Oh yeah, Big Ten all day,
Texas
baby.
A&M. I was just listing them off. As you were saying, Iowa State and Indiana are both in the Big Ten, and then the rest of them look like SEC squads.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
six
Texas
teams, by the way. A little
A&M.
spoiler: 6 teams of the Big Ten in the top
16.
25. Yeah, 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 and
That's
3 of the top 10 are those Big Ten teams. So you're gonna you're gonna get a little spoiler in a second, but dude, it's crazy. The list is on the screen right now for the post edited people. You can see it on there, and you can follow with us. Um, so
sure,
we'll go
sure.
to 18 to 14 because 14 is going to be a big one. 18 we had the Oklahoma Sooners, which is really good to see them coming back into the top 25. Same thing, like it's not the same. College football isn't right if Oklahoma isn't in that top 20 spot.
I understand that. I can
Absolutely. I mean
hear that.
that's an iconic. We can call that an iconic football team.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, right. Yeah,
yeah. Football program.
absolutely.
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're in the SEC now. I'm
Oh
glad
heck yeah,
they,
dude.
they belong there.
Oh, they do.
They
They
belong
were bullying them, and Texas were just bullying the Big 12 for too many years. It was
there.
literally
Yeah,
just A and B,
absolutely,
A and B.
absolutely.
Um,
Going back and forth all day. Yeah,
yeah, dude.
absolutely.
Yeah, dude. 17 is Kansas State. That's unique. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm kind of
Mm.
surprised to see that they're 17, especially the way they ended their season last year. Um, like Kansas State, dude. Like they went nine and
Yeah, but they're
four.
big.
They were 9 and
They're
4 last
big.
year, eighth in the Big 12. But they did beat the Rutgers in the Rate Bowl, whatever that
That's
kind of
not a
counts
lot.
for.
Honestly, I'm guessing they had a really big off season, or
Hopefully,
they had really good recruiting to have uh, their ranking so low.
yeah,
But you
probably.
know, they're there, so it's some type of respect to the Big 12. Uh, I'm glad they got some of it. Seems like they got a little more down the list. I can see that. I can see it now. I'm on
Okay,
that
yeah,
list
cool.
as
So
well.
you can follow with me, so that's perfect. But yeah, no, you
Yeah.
see like on this list how many Big 12 teams are on here. Let me just
Yeah.
round this out. 16 is SMU. 15 is the Florida fucking Gators, Danny. At 15, bro. Now, I think if I'm be completely frank with you, this is DJ Lagaway hype. And I think, honest to God, 15 is a good place because if they fail, they were just ranked 15th. But if they succeed, it's
Mm,
like, oh, we saw it. That's why we put them in the 15th spot. You know, something stupid like that.
mm. I mean, they're in the SEC. That's the love that they would throw the SEC as well.
For sure.
It kind of makes sense. I'm looking at it. I can see one, two, three, four, five. There's five in the top 20 at least. So
Yeah,
the
and there's
SEC is all
six,
over the
seven.
place.
There's seven all day. Yeah, there's seven SEC teams that I'm looking at right now. It looks like, which is an amazing, but not at the same time. We all know how everyone favors the SEC
I
little
mean, money,
extra.
follows the money, man. That's where the money's at.
I mean, I hear you,
It's-
but still, it's gross how much just slobber dobbering that they always do on the.
yeah, South Carolina they got a lot of love too, but I mean, I don't know these teams. I can't even judge them like that. Like I don't know South Carolina squad. I don't know Illinois squad. I don't know SMU
So
squad. Like I do
I
know SMU squad, honestly.
I'm gonna get to Illinois in a second. So hold on 2 seconds. So 14 is Michigan. We're gonna talk about a lot of Michigan after we're done with this top 25. So I'm not really gonna indulge.
Obviously, yeah.
13 South Carolina, like you said, very surprising, but at the same time, they're bringing back a quarterback who knows how to beat teams. Who I don't have his name in front of me, but I saw a lot of their game tape last year, and the way they run their formula is perfect. Very time management heavy, and if you do that properly, though, I mean, you're talking you can win as many games as you want. That's how Vandy beat Alabama not too long ago. It's because they know how to manage the clock, and same thing with Michigan versus Ohio State last year. We knew how to manage the clock, got lucky on a couple plays, and then it just worked out. And if South Carolina can keep that formula, I mean, shoot, 13, yeah, it wouldn't be surprised to see them
Ballers,
maybe creep into that top 12 spot when it comes playoff time.
sellers. Oh yep. This is oh boy. Yeah, that's something. That's something right there. It
Man.
might actually be something to look at here.
Yeah,
We'll
South
see.
Carolina's gonna be interesting to
It,
keep an eye on for sure. Like I am looking forward to seeing what that they can actually become.
we'll see.
Yeah. Number 12
We
is going to
will
be
see.
number 12 is Illinois, and the reason I bring up Illinois and I want to talk about them, they have a great freaking team, and they're the team in the Big Ten that's going to be the quote unquote underdog. But they made noise
Mm.
last year, and they were starting to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
noise the year before that. Like
I do remember them making some noise last year, but noise was kind of all it was.
I
It's
don't
kind of
think
like
it was all just
a
noise. I mean, they got
bug
they
in your
finished in
ear.
the top 25 last year. I think they finished in the top 15 last year. So I mean, anything can happen. Absolutely anything with Illinois. I mean, the Big Ten is very top heavy. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, there's you're one or two upsets on your schedule away from just running the rest of the table and just going.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Let's go ahead and break down Illinois' schedule right
Heck
quick.
yeah, man. We can do a
The
little.
the first the first two games are nothing, but I want to talk about the third game.
Okay,
USC, September 26th.
that's big.
When they play USC, if they're able to give them some type of fight, I will pay attention.
That'll be interesting. Do they have USC even ranked this year?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't think so either because I know they're a program that's really going through the hardship right now. I mean, that transfer portal has been really ruining teams when it comes to California. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Just gutting teams and
yep.
fleecing them. It's actually it's heartbreaking, but I mean that's the wave of right now. That's definitely the wave of how college football is going. There are teams that are being gutted and having to pretty much reset their entire programs,
Yeah, absolutely.
and teams that are benefiting from said gutting.
And then number 11, we have the Darlings last year at Arizona State, the ones that made a nice little noise in the playoffs. They're that Cinderella team that were doing a little something something. They're back in at number 11. I know they lost their quarterback Scadaboo,
Their running back
The
Scatterbo
running
to
back,
the
sorry, the running
league.
back, yeah. But besides that, I know that they're returning a lot of the original players.
I don't know too much about their team except for Cam Scalabo,
Mm,
but he has left. So I mean, I assume they're bringing players back in some way, shape, or form.
yeah.
Being able to go that far, I would have the card in my back pocket to players that were there last year, saying, okay, how what can we do again? Like how far can we really go now? Like
Heck yeah.
maybe we can go further. But that would just be one of the pieces I would have in my back pocket, especially talking about the next team on the list, Miami.
Miami going to start in the top 10, and 10 is Miami, which we're going to get into that literally right after this. So
Yeah,
I'm not going to
yeah.
waste
I
my
know,
breath,
I know.
but
Yeah,
I have a big opinion of Miami this year, and it's kind of but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Number 9
yeah,
LSU.
yeah.
Great placement for LSU in my opinion. They're the team that's going to be really freaking scary this year. Brian Kelly
Yeah,
wants his championship, dude.
Brian Kelly has recruited well as well
Yes, very well.
on the side. So that would be why they're ranked so high. They also have players coming back who are actually studs.
Yes,
So
especially
we'll see how
their
far they
quarterback
can
is a
go.
Heisman Trophy look at right now. Like, I mean, he was balling
Oh, really?
last year, dude. Like, he was balling last year, and anything can happen. Number 8 being Alabama. Big opinion, and you're gonna probably shit on me for this. Overhyped. Um, I don't think Alabama is a top 10 team. They will be. I do believe the new coach will get them back to where they need to be. But at the same time, Alabama has honestly disappointed since he's taken over as coach. In their terms, not like in a regular football program, but in Alabama terms, he's failed. They missed the playoffs last year entirely and lost to some.
They were the first team out.
No, they weren't.
What do
No, they weren't.
Yeah,
No,
they were the first team out
no,
of the
sir.
playoff, dude.
No, dude.
Yeah,
Daniel. I am telling you right now. Michigan beat
Bama
them.
was the first team out
Michigan beat
of
them last year in a bowl game. It was in
fantastic,
Tampa. I was there.
fantastic.
I
What?
was gonna save that, but I mean, shit.
So it's a
Uh,
bowl game that doesn't matter, bro. Like
Milrow was there
it,
too. Just throwing that
with,
out there. They started all their starters. No one sat that game. I'm doing a talk
there was a
shit.
lot of people that you can talk all the shit you need to, but
Beat
it's
Bama
a
two
bowl
threes.
game.
Go blue.
It doesn't matter.
Everything matters.
It's a
Michigan
bowl
beat them
game.
too. We started the year and ended the year beating Alabama, and that is the perfect way. That's just how you have to fucking do it.
That's how you have to do it because of the season it was. I understand. You also beat the champions. If you want
You're
to,
damn straight. You're damn straight.
wave that one up.
That's why
You can
we're
ring
back.
that up.
That's how I see us back to back national champions right now. But that's just me. Where was I? 7 Oregon Ducks. They're always in the top 10 team. They're always doing great things. Number
Top 10
6.
program. Let's
Speaking
fucking do
of
it. Let's fucking do it. Week one.
overhyped.
Let's fucking do it week one,
I
bro.
can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that. We're going to talk about that in a sec. But, dude, that game is going to be fucking stupid. Is it at The Rock?
Yeah, it's at the Rock.
Dude, that's
It's
going to
the
be
Rock. That's around it.
that's going to be huge. Number 5 being Georgia. Go Dogs. Hoof. 4 being Clemson.
Unbelievable.
3 being some shitty Ohio team. 2 being Penn State. And 1 being Tejas.
Penn State is number
Number
2.
2. Dude, they give James Franklin so much hype with his squads every year, and him always always underperforming.
Speaking of a Heisman candidate, Drew Hilaire, their starting quarterback, is supposed to be a Heisman candidate.
That's what I'm hearing.
Let
I
me,
saw
let,
him in some
let,
mock drafts being the 3rd or 4th best quarterback coming out of this draft, which will, coming out of this class, which will be, if he lives up to that hype, shit. I mean, why not?
let's look at the Heisman odds. Let's see what the betting people are
Yeah, let's
doing.
put it
Let's
up real
see.
quick. Let's put it up.
Obviously Archie Manning is winning the Heisman.
Yeah,
Obviously,
that's just it.
apparently.
I think Archie isn't. I think they're gonna have a good year, but I think he's gonna have a underperformed year compared to his expectations, just because of the Manning
All right.
last name. You know what I mean? All that shit. I really wouldn't be shocked to see him not make the Heisman and do kind of like a.
He's number one on the odds right now, dude.
That means
What are you
nothing.
talking about
That
right
means absolutely nothing.
now? Okay,
He
hold
has a
on.
shitty
Let me
season
run
anyways.
down the. Okay, so this is who you were talking about from LSU. But hold on, let me
Yeah,
talk
go
about
ahead.
this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We
Go ahead.
got Texas. We got Texas. Archie Manning, number one. Number two, Cade Klubnik from Clemson, the quarterback.
Which is a
We
good
got
number two.
Garrett Nussmeyer from
Yep.
LSU,
LSU.
and then that monster, that fucking monster from Ohio,
Oh my God, Smith. Oh
Jeremiah
Jesus,
Smith.
dude. He could be the
Lenoris
one.
Sellers.
He could be the
I
one to
mean,
take it.
I completely agree with that. It
Yeah,
seems
like
like
I hate to
nobody can
hear it too.
stop him,
But
and he can just
you can't
run.
like
I don't know what to say about
he's
that guy
being
right now. We'll,
compared
we'll see
to
what they can do.
He's being compared to Alabama's Julio Jones when he was in
Yeah,
Alabama. That's what he's getting compared
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Like
I can see it.
holy
I can see that.
shit! Just
I
hey,
can
he's
see
over
that.
there. Find the number, hit him. I don't care. Quadruple coverage. I don't care. Throw it over there. He's gonna catch it. Like
You don't even have to
that's what
find
I'm
the
seeing.
number. Just throw it around him, and he'll body one dude and then catch it with the other.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the other guy is in a bad spot, and if you can put it in a specific spot, there's nothing they
No.
do.
No.
It's over. It's
Dude.
over.
Yeah, it's game.
Number 5 is going to be Lenore Sellers from South Carolina, that guy, and then number 6 is my guy Carson
Carson Beck.
Beck. Let's run it. That's it. That's the list there. So
Well,
we'll see about. We'll keep an eye on those people specifically,
oh,
but
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, and then we'll
that's the
update it.
top 6.
Yeah, we'll update it every week too. Danny, I'm
Right,
gonna rip
right,
this
right.
band-aid off so that way you can have your spiel. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about my jammy, Mr. Danny, and you
Let's
tell me how you're feeling. So first thing is, I want you to give me your top 3 Miami games to watch this season.
top 3 for the Miami Hurricanes fan, or for just you
Do it as a
generally.
fan. Do it as a fan because I mean, your view as a diehard fan is like a lot of Miami Hurricanes fans. Like they're I'll give them that. They're passionate as shit. Like I'm not
Yeah,
gonna even.
yeah. We don't like any type of imperfections when it comes to how it looks, um, like how the game looks and how we recruit and what we're doing on the field and how we're doing it. So dominance has to be a part of it. Um, I hate FSU in so many ways.
Yeah,
Um, but that October 4th game, you have to see how our team performs against that rival
agreed.
on October 4th.
I agree
We
because there's
have
a lot of times where Miami will they'll mess it up against Florida State. Like, and it's that
exactly.
rivalry feel. Just because Florida State might be okay, well, they're gonna show up like they're national champions against freaking Miami
Yeah.
every time.
I mean, there are definitely times where we've fallen asleep, but there's definitely um, players on that team who have beaten Florida State at least twice. So I feel like there's enough camaraderie on the defensive side to not fold any type of rivalry game this year, just because of how we played last year,
Yeah.
regardless of who's on the squad right now.
Oh,
The
agreed.
way our program is right now and the trajectory it's going is on a different level from Florida State's. So, I mean, unless there's some mind boggling thing that happens in the next month or two, after September, we should be in a spot where we are running straight through Florida State.
I have a question
That's
actually.
the game.
I have a question. So, if Carson Beck, knock on wood, God forbid, gets an injury, do you have a confident number 2 in your guys' depth chart?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, for me, yes.
Right.
But
What you
the,
think?
the,
Right.
the way the coaches are, I wouldn't expect them to just give that player the entire offense. Let me go to our roster right quick and give you a name, I guess.
Yeah, names usually do help. That way people can look them up.
But Luke Nickel is one. That's one player. He's actually younger
Oh, okay.
um, than the person I am thinking of right now. But let me see if he's actually still there.
Yeah, I know those
And
sometimes
we're,
those roster updates don't update properly.
I mean, he could have transferred, and you never know.
You're
Never
right.
know. Right now, it says he's still there. Emery Williams. He did get hurt in I don't think it was a game last year. I think it was a game. I think it was a year before that actually. So never mind. So he should be there. He should be available. I have a lot more confidence in Emory Williams in a tight spot
Okay.
than uh, any other quarterback on that roster
Love to hear that. Love to hear that.
as a number two. As a number two.
All right, heard that.
Um,
Okay, sweet. So you at least have a good number two, which is good. I know your guys' running back room is always usually stacked with some pretty
I
damn good
mean,
talent. I mean,
you
yeah,
know,
okay,
you gotta know that the running back room and the wide receiver room
of
are
course,
gonna be there.
always. It's just can
And
you get that?
Mario
Which
Cristobal is going to
yeah,
have their offensive line and their defensive line on deck. So it's
and
like I don't really see how.
see, I have an issue with that. Before you go on, I'm sorry. Your
Go
guys'
for it.
O line is fucking garbage last year, and you and I have
You're
watched
out of
plenty
your
of
fucking mind.
games. Are you kidding? We've watched plenty of games where Cam Ward won a lot of those games because that O line, like they chase him. They were chasing him lots of the time. Even against the Florida State game when we were there, like we both said the same thing. Where it's just like I think it was the left guard or left tackle, where it's just like, dude, he's getting blown up every single time.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
All right,
Actually,
sure, we could just pretend it never happened.
not a
It's
chance.
okay.
Yeah, not a chance.
We'll wait
The
until we
offensive
start
line
winning
is
games
stellar.
and then.
Absolutely elite. Top of the line offensive line, and Carson Beck chose Miami for a reason after being out on a shit offensive line team, which was Georgia last year. After that, after taking the most sacks, I would think he would choose a team where he feels a lot safer
Or
and
where the money is. I
can
mean, it all came
Cam.
down to how much you can pay.
I feel like Cam Ward was very safe last year, especially compared to the teams he was on beforehand.
I'm not saying he
Incarnate
wasn't safe.
and
I'm saying
yeah,
that I'm saying that he had to make a lot of plays on his legs, getting out of the pocket, setting his feet. His his lackadaisical passing motion aside, the way he's flat-footed when it comes to throwing drives me crazy. But besides that, like the O line, there's a
he
lot
could
of
be flat-footed because he had so much time in the pocket. What are we talking about right now?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of those plays that I didn't like. But if you guys have an O line that really shows up, no, I'm with you. Miami could definitely be a scary team. Miami can easily win the ACC. Like, honest to God,
Yeah.
the only ones you guys have to worry about is Clemson.
It's that team Clemson, right? I mean, hopefully, we never know what Florida
Right.
State can do. But we also have a game versus Florida. They're not in our conference, but
Hey,
that's
Florida
just
always brings it. That's a big
yeah.
matchup too. If BJ's actually clicking.
Another game to look out for. The last game to look out for would be SMU. They were in the conference championship game against Clemson last
Yes, they
year.
were.
Don't want to forget what type of team they could actually be.
And they could be really freaking good once again. I mean, there's no reason why not.
Yeah, exactly. They were there last year. I mean, I don't see anything
Nice.
um, decreasing as far as where their team's going. So that's just a game to look out for, and hopefully we can pull another one out.
Well, that's what's up. A couple Michigan things that we're gonna get into with my side now, because I mean, of course, we got
Yeah,
MiaMich. I mean, come on now. I'll start with the three
it doesn't
games.
sound good.
This season can go really well for us if we beat this first team right off the bat. Not New Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
that's easy.
Yeah, obviously we're not talking about that.
I'm talking week 2 against Oklahoma at Oklahoma.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That game is going to be freaking huge for so many levels. And right now, Oklahoma's favored
September
2.5.
6th. September 6th, 7:30.
Yep, that's gonna be a
Gotta
game.
be in front of the TV.
We have to. And
Gotta
then
see what happens.
another one would
'Cause
be going to USC, not knowing how we beat them last year. So you know what, we can beat them, and it
mhm.
all depends on what they're bringing back. And of course, we know what the third game is. It's the game. It's really number one on my list, but I'm going in order. Dude, that game in the big house is going to be a riot, especially because
Obviously.
last year was the pepper spray one when we got pepper sprayed and everything because of the fight they got in the
Yep.
middle of the field.
Yep.
So we all
Yep.
know exactly
Because
what's
you
going to
guys,
happen.
because you guys had to beat them, and the only ones to beat them in the entire season, and then you stuffed a flag in the middle of their field,
And
so
it felt
they
so
kind of
good.
snapped.
It
There's
felt
a lot of snappage going on. I
amazing.
feel like the shockwave of things like that, we're gonna feel that, bro. Like us fans, like the players, obviously they're gonna go to the league, they're gonna leave, they're gonna go, work or whatever. They're gonna keep moving on. But like the fans are gonna feel that this year, next year. Like there are gonna be consequences, bro.
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
There's no way that the rivalry weeks that we so love are gonna keep being so
No.
reality showish, man. It's not gonna stay this way. We have to enjoy them while they're here.
Yeah.
You know?
Every year it's going away,
Yeah.
like you said, like with the NILs and the transfers and all that stuff. It's like it's
Right.
becoming less about rivalries and more about money, and that's
Right.
it is what it is. It's just kind of shitty that it's coming down to this.
Oh, man, it's football, man. I mean, the money was always there, but now the players are able to actually get some of it, and that's obviously going to change the way it's played.
100%. A couple players that I want to look out for. Of course, Underwood. He was named the starting quarterback, so we're going to see the
Oh
five
yeah.
star right off the bat, baby. And I'm really excited because I'm hearing great things out of camp, and I cannot wait to see if he's developed. Um, and
God,
another one is
forgot about him.
Samaj Morgan's back too, which is huge for the wide receiver game. That man is a burner, and he can easily become the top wide receiver slash slot. Um, without a doubt. And Cabana in the backfield with Marshall and dude, there's so much we can do on the offensive side. Like if Underwood is able to click and he's really able to lead this offense, Michigan easily can go, one loss, two losses this season, and you talking from an 8-5, 8-4, 8-5 team last year to okay, we're back in the playoffs just like that because of a freshman quarterback. Like that would be holy shit, especially with like this schedule's a cookie kit. Like the only other people like Oklahoma and Ohio State are the only two as of now teams we face that are ranked.
You don't feel like that Nebraska game
I
threw you
mean,
any trouble?
I'm sorry, I'm still not scared of Nebraska.
It's Matt Rule, man. The guy
I'm
has NFL experience.
I'm gonna say what I've said ever since he talks trash to me about Michigan. Like he's tried to talk shit. So I'm gonna say my favorite line. Can't remember which player he said it, but it was "fuck Matt Rule," and that's how I feel. Go
Hey,
blue. That's all.
that just sounds like some Michigan stuff.
Damn straight, baby. I mean,
I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the spot here. Do you have any defensive players to look out for?
So we do. I'm gonna pull up the roster. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't write down my defensive players' names just because you know me. I'm an offensive oriented guy. Like that's just me. We have a couple of good D linemen that are coming in. Ted Heyman is a big one, big boy, big boy. Rashad Benny, big boy, 6'4", 305. I mean, we got the edge rusher. Devin Baxter, watch him at the edge this year, bro. He might be the like that guy. He might play that viper position where he's either going to drop back in coverage or he's going to blitz the end and he's going to get back there. He's going to get back there, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that. Trey Williams coming back too, really big, big guy. He's a phenomenal. His handwork on the line is always going to give any O line he goes against fits.
Let me throw the same question back at you. God
Jair Hill,
forbid,
by the
knock
way.
on wood.
Jair Bill. I'm sorry. Jair Hill is our 5-star D back. This is his junior year.
Okay.
He's gonna be the new Johnson. He's gonna be the next Will. Like he's
Why,
already there.
why can't he just be the first of himself? What's his name?
Jair Hill.
Jay Hale, 20. He's a junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at him, 6'2",
Yeah. That man,
100
he played a lot last
pounds.
year. He's played since his freshman season, but I mean, this kid can really go out there and play some lockdown. And Michigan's defense is always, hey, we're gonna blitz, play man, and beat us. Like if you want it, come on. But I promise you, we're gonna get that ass first.
You gotta get to the quarterback first. All right. Oh yeah, same question. Knock on wood. Bryce Underwood somehow gets hurt or something.
So actually,
Who is your
we
backup
have
quarterback?
we have an experienced quarterback who came in from Fresno State, And if Mikey Keene, Keene, that's how you. But Mikey Keene, he has all the experience in the world. Reminds me of when Jake Rudock came from Iowa and then came to Michigan for the 2015 season. Same thing, a lot of experience. He'll lead us to 10 wins, God forbid, because he knows what he's doing. He was really close to become named a starter, but when you're paying your starting quarterback about 10 mil, you're going to get him on that damn field ASAP.
Mm-hmm. See what you can do, and if
Oh, and
he's not the player you see, you're gonna go ahead and rip that money from
yeah,
him
and we have
quick.
Jaden
But
Davis still too, which he's a 4-star, and I was expecting him to take over this team this year if it wasn't for Hill committing, when he did and everything. Like I thought Jaden Davis was going to be our next breakout because he was under JJ. Like JJ taught him a lot of stuff. So I mean,
you're
and
you're
if
missing
I'm not scared.
you're missing two names right here, man. Two names that you're missing, and they're both on your roster. I need you to say two names.
Uh,
The two names you're missing. Yeah,
Jake Garcia, Chase Herbstreit. Chase
absolutely.
Herbstreit is what's his name, son?
What's his name?
Fucking Kirk Herbstreit.
Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah, Kirk
Yes,
Herbstreit.
Kirk Herbstreit's son can snap. All right, he could spin and he could go
I
win you
just
guys
I
championship.
have
Also,
no. He is not a 5-star Bryce Underwood. You could shut the fuck up. And yes, Davis Warren is still with us too. Our starter of last year. He's stuck
he's
around.
still on their
It's his
roster.
6th or 7th year too, dude. Like he's been on forever. So it's like
Wow. So he
I'm not scared quarterback wise. I am more terrified to see how our D backs do more than I am of like Bryce Underwood, he might have a shitty year. That's okay. I'll take another 8-win season because it's him building. As
or
long as next year it's that gap, it's that leap. I just need to see some
hmm
flashes of something,
that
man.
step. Yeah, right. That flashes of what he can and will become.
Yeah, because if he's another dude, if he's like Cam Newton, like everyone's
He doesn't
comparing him.
have to be like anybody.
I
He doesn't have
agree.
to be
I
like
agree. That's
anybody.
not.
I
That's
want to
not. That's
see
not
what
the
the hell
point I'm
he can
trying to
do.
make. My point I'm trying to make is if he has the shared abilities as one of Cam Newton when he was in Auburn, that's
Hmm.
that's scary shit. Like he can take
Yeah,
over really fast, and he's really young, and Michigan will keep his ass no matter what. Even if we keep our
I
boys
mean,
happy,
the only place you wouldn't be able to keep him from is the league, dude.
and that's fine. But I mean, if he stays for two years, get us a deep playoff run / another natty. I mean, fuck it, go ahead. Bye. I just thank you. You did your job.
Thank you, thank you, sir. Go ahead, go get a check.
Go
Go get
get
a
it.
real
Yeah,
check.
about to say, go get that signing bonus. Go make a bunch of money and be the new Tom Brady. Like be Bryce
I
fucking
would have
Underwood.
to be the
Oh my
thank
god,
you.
I can make my analogy. Shut the fuck up. All right, let's get into these
Not
picks. We're gonna argue all damn day. I'm gonna read some of these out. You're gonna give me a score, or at least just give me who your outright winner is. I don't really, you don't have to do a score. First game we're going to talk about is Stanford at Hawaii. Hawaii is favored by 2.5 points. Stanford comes
why.
because it's week 0. What do you want from me?
Uh, so many questions. All right.
Stanford was 3-9 last year, 16th in the ACC. Didn't realize they had 17 fucking teams in that conference. That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's a very deep conference.
Hawaii was 5-7, 7th in the Midwest. Stanford actually has a new quarterback. He was an Oregon State transfer. Ben, I'm not Gulbranson. It looks like his name is. He's a 5 seasons as a backup at Oregon State. So Stanford has some experienced guy coming in, which is great. And then they have a redshirt freshman on Hawaii's side that's going to come in and take over. So it looks like it's going to be probably one of those really, really shitty back and forth, slow defensive turnover every single possession games. So who do you got,
Yeah, we'll
dude?
go ahead and go. We'll go ahead and go with Stanford on that one.
We're going to take
No
Stanford on
doubt.
that one.
Undoubtedly going with Stanford on that
You know what? I'm going to go against you. I'm going to go Hawaii just because it's out of Hawaii, and that is a hell of a fucking flight.
one. And they're gonna wake up ready to. Never mind. Let's keep
No,
going.
that's yeah, all right. Fresno State at Kansas. Kansas being favored by 13. This is an actual good matchup. Fresno State was 6-7 last year, fourth in the Midwest. They lost to Northern Illinois 28-20 in the Idaho Potato Bowl. Kansas 5-7, 10th in the Big 12. No bowl game. And of course, this is what I was talking about. Fresno State lost their quarterback. Mikey Keene transferred to Michigan, but
Mm-hmm.
they will
Yep.
start EJ Warner, son of Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt fucking Warner, is going to be the starting quarterback for Fresno State this year, Danny.
I mean, let's see what Son O can do. You know,
Yes.
we got Archie in there, so let's see what Big O Son can do.
Never know. I'll pick first on this one. I really think it's Kansas at least by 2-3 scores. It's at Kansas, and I mean, dude, your dad can be whoever he wants to be, but until I see you on the field, that's just a name.
Exactly, exactly. Let me make that point, and I'm still going against you because you went against me on
I
Stanford.
love it.
So let's be petty and just go for Fresno State. Let's go little Warner.
I love that. I
What you
love
could
it.
do.
This one now, before you shit all over it, there's a reason I'm doing this one. I'm gonna get to it. You just gotta just stick it out. All right, just stick it out until I'm done. It's Idaho State at UNLV.
What the
Hold on, I said stick it out. UNLV is favored by 26.5.
What is up with these
Hold
potato people,
on.
bro? Mr. Potato Head having
UNLV
ass.
was 11-3. They went second in the MWC last year, beating Cal 24-13 in the LA Bowl. Idaho State went 5-7, ninth in the Big Sky. None of that is the reason
Oh
I put this
shit.
on here. Alex Orji, the former Michigan quarterback, is the new starting quarterback for the UNLV, the Rebels, and I am going to bandwagon this team because I love Alex Orji. Like I love that man. He was robbed, but at the same time, like 5-star. I'm going to take that 5-star every time.
I literally have UNLV by like 50
Oh,
points.
for sure. Oh, yeah, me too. You and me both,
and,
dude. Like that's on my bets too.
and
Like I have them favored heavy. I just wanted to throw that out there because Alex Orji is. I just want to bring that little tidbit in, which I thought was pretty cool.
yeah, he's gonna do well week zero. Week
Yeah,
one, week
week
zero.
zero, week zero.
Whichever.
Yeah, one we
He's
record
gonna
next
do
week.
well.
And then we got the game of the week. Hands down, everyone's looking forward to this one. We have Iowa State, number 22 in the country, versus Kansas State, number 17. Kansas State
Ooh,
is favored by 3. Game is in Dublin, Ireland, called the Aer Lingus College Football Classic. Iowa State was 11-3 last year, third in the Big 12. They beat Miami 42-41 in the Pop Tart Bowl.
yeah, whatever.
Kansas State went 9-4, eighth in the Big 12, beating Rutgers 44-41 in the Rape Bowl. Besides them both almost winning the exact same way in their bowl games, which I think is funny. Dude, the Big 12 is fucking stacked. What happened? Like, this conference started coming
Just
back, dude. Like, right off the bat, oh, hey, yeah, let's just have a ranked versus ranked Big 12 matchup week 0.
um, they also have other votes outside of the Big Ten. I'm sorry, outside of the top 25. They have other votes from BYU, Utah, Baylor. Like they're right there, man. They're right behind them.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
right behind the big dogs.
they're
Like
one, yeah, I mean,
if
even
there's two
TCU.
big dogs, it's gonna be SEC, Big Ten, and then right under them is ACC and
No,
Big 12.
disagree. Big 12, ACC. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm saying. They're right underneath, like literally
ooh,
right
dude, yeah,
underneath them
yeah. I mean, if
is
it
is
wasn't
the
for the
ACC and the
fact,
Big 12.
yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that ACC only had like 3 credible teams, like,
I mean, it's really four. We got four in the top 25, and those four are the four that I actually see any type of promise from at this very moment. Like, obviously, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but
of
when
course.
it comes to the ACC, it's Miami, Clemson. Sadly, FSU is still in the conversation,
Which,
and then SMU.
well, who do you got winning this game, Danny, against Iowa and Kansas State? Who's going to be the first ranked
Oh
player in the
no,
season?
Iowa State can flip.
Oh yeah.
all their shits
Oh yeah.
and lose scoop by 52. I
Only
don't get.
sorry,
What's the other team? Kansas
Kansas
State.
State.
Yeah, Kansas State by 52. Yeah.
Kansas State by 52. I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna go Coach Campbell, Iowa State. That defense is always stupid. Like he's a phenomenal coach. I was actually upset that Michigan didn't pursue him, but I'm glad to see he's doing great things in Iowa. No, I think Iowa's gonna win this like by 3. Like it's gonna be like a 21-7 or 21-24 kind of game, maybe even a little
Mm-hmm.
lower than that. Like I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a 16-10 kind of literal just defensive slugfest because that's what
No, that's
Iowa
the
does.
SEC. That's not the Big 12 type of game, man.
But
That's
that's
the
well,
SEC
that's the
type of
reason that
sport.
Iowa State always gets love is they play defense. They're the one defensive team
Yeah,
in the Big 12 every single season. Like
and that's
that's
why
the
Cam
one
scored
team.
like 40 on them in one half and then left
All
over the
right. I
second
mean,
half.
look, that's different. That man was just built. He's built different.
Because they're different. Yeah, yeah,
That man was
sure.
just built like a shit brick. Like my God, that man's.
He's on my fantasy team.
Oh my
Had to
God.
snatch him. Had to pick him up third round.
I got two
They
more
thought it was a
weeks.
game.
I got 2 more weeks before my fantasy, so I've been just studying like a motherfucker. I'm not even gonna lie.
Nah, man, they wanted to get that done with immediately, so I'm glad we got that out of the way. Now
Yeah.
we're just waiting.
Right on. Well, that's gonna do it for this week, brother. We're gonna see
All
what
right, all right.
happens. I'll make sure to put a graph up for the beginning of the next episode of who got what right. We'll try to keep track of all the record too to see how you and I do throughout the
I,
season.
I got everything right. I'm not gonna fuck any of them up, honestly.
This guy swears. He's like, yeah, no, I got this. I got this.
All right. It's a dub. All four of them. Five dub. Five no.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this first episode of Week 0. I look forward to seeing you guys next week, and of course, go blue, and I guess Miami too.
Never lost. Never lost. Miami all day.
Dude,
Some Canes over here.
there's some Canes over here. All right, welcome, man. Oh my God! Of course, my fucking alarm goes off right away. All right, let's try that again. That was
Yep,
funny. That was
same, bro.
funny as
Fucking
hell,
same.
dude. I'm just
Fucking
looking
same.
like on
Holy
the
shit.
money, bro. That was so great. I'll use that as the blooper reel. That was so funny.
Yeah, yeah. It was literally like on deck right at 10
Oh my
o'clock. This is
God.
crazy.
That's great. All
All
right,
right,
all right,
all
all
right,
right. Here
run
we
it.
go. Here we go. All right. Three,
Run it.
two, one, and